The Loretta Young Show.
Do you hate to eat alone? Well, there are some people who actually don't seem to mind it. But I wonder. And now to the Rainbow Cafeteria in any large city. How about one for the other shoe?
Oh, go on, lady. Move it.
How long has those peas been dead?
Fresh frozen, ma'am.
For General Grant, maybe, huh?
Want some?
Sure, you'll be my guest.
Oh, honestly. Yeah, soup.
Oh, hi.
Good evening.
Ooh, French fries, huh?
I'll have some carrots and peas, please.
Vegetarian, huh?
I don't trust the meat here.
I wouldn't put too much faith in them carrots either, Buster.
Could I have some beets, please? And some spinach?
78. Thanks.
Good evening.
What's the matter?
Could I have the ketchup, please?
78.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
I told you those carrots didn't have it.
If that's the way you like it.
Good night.
Can't do this to me. They can't.
Quiet!
Shut up! You shut up. That's who's to shut up.
Yeah.
Some people like to sleep around here, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me for living.
You're excused.
Excuse me.
Oh, huh.
I'd like to tell you something.
Hmm?
I'd like to tell you something. I think I should. I got a new job today.
Oh.
At the bank. I've been doing just any kind of work, but today I had this interview at the bank for this job, and I got it.
Well, good. Good luck.
Thank you. Could I sit down for a second?
Oh, now look here, mister. I know what you're selling, but I'm not interested in anything.
I wouldn't try anything like that.
Okay,
Believe me.
honey, spit it out.
I've seen you in here many times, and when you spoke to me last night, you remember the joke about the carrots? It's the first time anyone had spoken to me in a long time, and it made me feel good inside. I sat there talking to the man, and I started thinking, I'm going to get this job and tell my friend about it at the cafeteria. You. I wanted that job for you. In my mind, I pretended it was important that I get that job. I pretended that you cared whether I got it or not. And I got it. I just wanted you to know.
35. You pretended that I cared whether you got the job or not.
Yes. It gave me someone to think about.
Boy, that's a weird one. Well, I'm glad you got the job, but it's way out. You gotta admit, Buster.
Howard Blake, teller, National Street Bank, 5th window, 34th Street branch. Mm-hmm. Thanks to you, whatever your name is.
Fay Davies.
Oh, I'm glad to know you.
Yeah. Here's your ketchup. So long.
I'm sorry, I don't use it. You try?
So long. He's a real coot. Now, when do I get my kid?
Hey, you've only been on parole 3 months.
I want my kid.
You don't seem to understand. She's all I live for.
Then think of her.
I am thinking of her. A kid ought to be with its mother. What are you guys trying to prove around here anyway, huh?
Child's happy. She's in a good home, in a good school, in the right environment.
Yeah.
Look, if you really are thinking of her, then for her sake, leave her alone. At least until you can give her a decent place to live in. And until you have proper friends.
I don't see any of the old bunch no more. You said no, so I dropped them.
You don't go out with anybody, huh?
That's right.
Look, you're supposed to be looking for a nice guy who'd make a good father for your little girl. Mm-hmm. That's what the board told you.
Yep. You know what I told the board. I run my life. Now, come on, I want my kid.
You'll get her. You can see her anytime you want.
Oh, that's...
Look, all the board wants is to see you get yourself settled. You know, they were only trying to help you when they made those suggestions. The child does need a father, you know that.
I guess.
Look, it would make a big hit with the board if you'd find some decent guy. Honest it would, Fay.
You think?
I know.
Well, as a matter of fact, I have been going with a very nice guy. Very respectable. That's why I didn't want to mention it before. He's so, really respectable. He works in a bank. He's a teller. A very, sweet, nice type. He'd make a great father for the kid.
Oh, that's fine. What's his name?
Oh, no. Now, listen, I don't want him to get in no trouble on account of me. Don't bother with that.
He won't.
Well, besides, I don't want him to know about me. Not yet, that is. Well, like I said, you see, he's really respectable. Oh, come on, give me a break, will you? Don't scare him off.
All we want is his name. He won't find out anything about you. Not from us, anyway.
Well, you sure you won't call him?
We wouldn't do that.
It's Woodrow Blake.
Woodrow Blake. You said he was a teller in a bank?
Yeah, the National State Bank on 30-something Street branch. You can tell that to the board. How respectable can you get, huh?
Are you two serious?
Sure. What do you think? I want my kid.
You planning to get married in the near future?
He's asked me, sure, but I don't know. You, think the board would like it, huh?
You know they would.
Yeah.
My advice to you is to tell them all about yourself.
Later, huh?
Okay. Good luck, Fay. See you in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I hope you bring a wedding announcement with you.
Yeah, I just may do that. Yeah, he's real crazy about me, all right. We have dinner together every night. So long.
So long, Fay.
Tonight is my turn to thank you.
What was that you just said?
I just said tonight is my turn to thank you. See, today I did a little pretending on my own, and it worked. I hope after you hear about it, you won't feel sorry that you struck up our acquaintance.
Oh, no, of course not, Miss Davies.
It's Mrs. Mister's dead. Save that place for me, will you?
Oh, sure.
Boy, I've had quite a day. And want to hear about it? Why don't you go ahead and eat? My story's kind of long. Well, anyway, today I took a leaf out of your book, see? That pretended bit worked for me, too.
Good. I'm glad. What did you pretend?
That we was getting married.
What?
Mm-hmm. Now, let me fill you in. Today is the day that I go to check in with my parole officer.
Your parole officer?
Yeah. I've just been out 3 months. I had a thing about writing bad checks, but I'm all over it now, believe me.
Certainly.
Well, I only have to go every 2 weeks, but I go more often usually. You see, I have a little girl, and they've got her in this foster home, and I want to get her back. But so far, they don't think I'm so hot. They just keep her on in the same old place. Well, today, the guy gets to talking, see, and he says, what if I was going around with a real nice fella, some real respectable fella, and someone who could make a good father for the kid? And zoom, you popped into my mind. A bank teller. He was real impressed. So, I gave him your name and address and told him we were practically at the altar. And he said that it'd go real big with the board. So now we're even. See?
Even?
Hmm? Well, you pretended about me and I pretended about you.
Mrs. Davies, I don't think you should have lied to them. It just gets you into trouble.
What about you? It's all right for you to lie about me. Oh, sure, that's okay.
I didn't lie about you.
Oh, didn't you?
I just thought about you. It gave me a reason, somebody to get the job for. I didn't mention you to the man. I just held you in my mind.
Well, I'd thank you not to hold me in your mind anymore.
Please finish your dinner.
This is going to be tough enough to swallow without having to listen to your gut.
Well, I'll move.
Yeah, try Mars.
Try again, honey. There's still a little plaster left on my ceiling.
Hey, what's going on down there? I'm going to complain. I'm a peace-loving man, but I'm going to complain if you don't quiet down.
Him and his respectability. Thinks he's so smart. Well, I'm going to get you back, you hear? And what's more, I'm still going to use that schnook to do it. Good evening. I've been looking for you.
I was looking for you.
Well, good heavens. A present for me? A little arsenic, maybe, huh? Sit down.
No, thank you. I'm sorry about last night. I had no right to upset you.
forget it. You didn't intend to.
No, I invaded your privacy and I made you unhappy. I hope you get your little girl back soon. And, once again, I'm sorry.
Hey, what's your hurry? Don't go. Come here. Besides, you got to tell me about this. I mean, how come?
Oh, it's nothing, really. I saw it at luncheon in a drugstore today. They shouldn't have wrapped it. Not that it's wrapped, but I just should have handed it to you.
Look, will you sit down and get in a crook in my neck? Sit, and then I'll open it, all right?
All right. Thank you.
Tenderizing salt makes the toughest meats tender. Aren't you cute? Oh, really? This is great. Makes the toughest meat tender. Well, this is really the proving ground for it, isn't it?
I don't know if it works. I don't know anything about it, but the sales lady said it was pretty good.
Thanks for thinking of me. A real touch. It sounded effective, doesn't it? I mean it. Oh, boy. Seems whenever you want to really express yourself sincerely, it comes out corny. Like that.
I know what you mean. It's nice to have someone thinking about you, even if it is just a stranger.
Why don't you go and get your vegetables, and we'll test this together.
All right. Thank you.
Hey, Woodrow.
Yes?
Get some of those black-eyed peas. If it puts a dent in those bullets, we'll buy stock.
Yeah, that's right, Fay. I'll get some of those black-eyed peas.
We broke up.
What happened, Fay?
What happened? We broke up. That's what happened.
Well, why don't you try and work things out with him?
No. He's too nice a guy for the likes of me. I mean, dull. Really square, you know?
I think you like him.
Who?
Woodrow?
Woodrow who? So you see, I've forgotten him already. But don't you worry. I'm going to find me another one, even more respectable. Well, I'll see you. And, listen, tell the board what a doll I'm getting to be, will you?
I'll do that.
Good. So long.
So long.
Hey, lady, just a little louder and I can turn mine off. Well, thanks.
You're welcome. I already turned it down.
Mrs. Davies,
Yeah?
it's Mr. Blake. Woodrow.
Oh. Wait a minute. What can I do for you?
Well, I haven't seen you at the cafeteria, and I thought you might be ill.
Oh, no. I'm fine. My stomach just asked me to try the automat for a change.
Certainly glad to hear you're all right.
Sure, I'm fine.
I didn't want to bother you or anything.
Hey, how'd you know I live here?
Well, I talked to your parole officer. He told me. He also gave me a long lecture about how we should get back together. You've been pretending again.
You were all right the first time. Lying's more like it.
Well, Fay, could I come in for a minute, please?
Sure. Yeah.
Thank you. Fay, let's be honest. The officer said you'd stand a good chance of getting the custody of your little girl if you were married to someone like, well, maybe a bank teller.
Yeah. But,
did it ever cross your mind when you were being nice to me to maybe use me, Fay? Did it?
yeah, it did.
But I was too nice. That's what the officer said you said. Is that right?
Something like that, yeah.
Fay, I'll marry you.
Oh, come on, Woodrow. You hardly even know me.
Yeah, but what I do know about you, I like.
Supposing I told you what I do know about you I don't like. What would you say to that?
Well, I think you do. A little, anyway. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Well, it's like my going to get that job. I had to pretend I was getting it for someone, for you. If I really had you and your little girl to take care of, as the president of that bank, I'd better watch your step.
You must be awful lonely.
I am. I have nobody to live for. You have. You're one of the lucky ones.
What do you mean, lucky?
You have your little girl. You have her to live for.
Oh, yeah, sure. Well, I sure am going to live for her one of these days when I get my hands on her and prove to those cops who's boss around here.
I know. You want her with you more than anything.
Yeah, sure I want her with me. I love her. Also, I want to show those cops that she's mine and they can't have her if I want her. Even if she is better off where she is.
Pardon?
It's, kind of a twist, huh? Even if she is better off where she is, I want to bring her here to this dump so I can prove to those cops that they can't push me around.
Fay, I don't think they're trying to push you around. I think they're thinking of what's best for the little girl.
And I'm not. I'm thinking of me. Is that what you mean?
Well, as her mother, I think you should think of her first.
Yeah.
Oh, the officer said I could take the two of you out to dinner. That is, if it's all right with you.
Sure, that's all right with me. I see her on Saturdays.
Okay, fine. Well, then we'll go to the cafeteria or the automat if you think that's better.
No, I'll go on back to the cafeteria. The old John needs some exercise.
Saturday, 6:30?
Better make it 5. She has to be back at the place at 6:30.
Okay, 5 then.
Hey, Woodrow.
Yeah?
I'm not promising anything, you know.
Well, I'm not asking you to. You've given me so much already. Good night. Two pot roasts and a vegetable plate, please.
I like it here.
Oh, sure. This is a nice place. Thank you.
I'll cut your meat for you, Alice, if you like. It's pretty tough.
Okay.
That won't be necessary. A friend of mine gave me some magic once, remember?
Uh-huh.
We want some carrots and peas on the meat.
It was very nice of you to remember to bring that.
There's hope for me. Maybe you ought to sprinkle a little of that junk on my heart.
I don't think that's necessary.
What is it, Fay?
Oh, that's a tenderizer, honey.
Oh.
Like you.
Come on, folks. You're not the only ones hungry.
We're getting there. Just a little common, everyday thoughtfulness is the greatest tenderizer in the world. Well, good night. We'll see you next week.